tried to use Blaziken in Wi-Fi battles on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I queued into a lot of matches and every team was just getting progressively weirder and weirder. And this is a common theme in Wi-Fi battles in that in nearly 3 years of the game being out, a lot of the time you will just face either 6 legendary teams or a really random team. So today, here's just 2 battles that I thought were pretty fun. Okay, we got another Blaziken enjoyer. Okay, that's scary. That is really scary. A lot of scary things on this team though. The Sylveon definitely hits hard. The Leafeon obviously can be a very scary Pokemon. Meowscarada Scarf could be triple axle. That's something we need to be concerned about if we lead Lando. I do think leading Lando does look pretty damn free though, honestly. Goldango can beat the Sylveon pretty freely. Goldango is actually really solid this battle, but so is that Blaziken, dude. So is that Blaziken. We do need to be careful keeping our hazards up because they do have a Corviknight. Lovely picture, by the way, with the Scream Tail in Area 0. I love it. So let's see. Who'd they go into here? It's just Corviknight lead. Okay, I mean, I'm going to taunt this. Just because it can't really do anything to Lando, right? It could be Bulk Up, Brave Bird, Body Press, but none of that really affects Fizdef Lando to a degree. So I'm really okay here in just taunting. It's pressure too. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So let me taunt this. Nice. Okay, so we got the taunt off on the Corvi. I love shiny Corviknight, by the way. And let's see what they wanted to go for. Hurricane. Oh my god, it's special. I did not expect special Corvi, bro. That's a little bit scary. Blunder policy? Oh, brother. Oh, no. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I have a AV Scizor, I have a King Gambit, I have a Goldango. It's fine. That's cool, though. That's cool. I like that. Let me get the rocks up anyway. They actually miss again. Good job we can't stack the blunder policies, because that would be pretty bad for us. And, yeah, just always get the rocks up here. Blunder policy Corvi is crazy. That's really cool. I love the idea. I love the idea. Just looking at who I go into here, I think it's going to be Gambit. I do think it's going to be Gambit because we obviously resist the Hurricane, and then we can get an idea of if they're Body Press too by doubling back into Landorus. They actually missed 3 Hurricanes in a row. It's crazy. They shook off the taunt though, so that's fine. Let me go back to Lando and just scout to see if their body... They clicked so fast, bro. They are for sure Body Press. They are for sure Body Press. Or maybe Defog. I think that's fine. I probably could have went Goldango equally as freely. They're just spamming Hurricane. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just going to stay in with Gambit then, right? Or maybe just go Gold. Because, yeah, let me just go Goldango. What a weird... what is going on? They've swapped out. They've swapped out and gone into Meowscarada. So that's pretty unfortunate for us because obviously we've got... we've just swapped into Goldango. So that's kind of bad for us, actually. I think I'm okay maybe going back to Lando and just dropping this thing's attack. And then U-turning out into maybe Blaziken. Because he's probably going to knock here. I don't mind getting the helmet knocked at this point. I think that's okay. What a strange team. Blunder policy Hurricane on Corvi is such a cool idea though. I actually love it. So they foul play. Protean. Yep, that's fine. Foul play. Does a fair amount. They are going to take the Rocky Helmet chip though, which is obviously really nice. And let me just U-turn out. Obviously the Flower Trick crit ignores our attack drop that we gave it. So that's fine if he picks up the KO here. Because I can just go to Blaziken. Play rough. Okay. That... I did not expect. I did not expect Play Rough to be the move coming out there. I was kind of hoping the U-turn didn't KO because I kind of wanted Blaziken in. Like, I really wanted Blaziken in. So, let's see who they go to here. I'm really curious. This guy's got some cool techs. Play Rough on Meow is interesting. I think I would rather run Triple Axle. Let me just go to Blaziken so then he can't go into his Corviknight and he has to force progress, right? He has to go to something that can answer this, and then we can play around it accordingly. And I wonder if that might just be his own Blaziken. It is just his own Blaziken. Okay. Do you want to risk a speed tie? I'm adamant, though. I don't really want to risk my Blaziken going down just yet. So I think... Nah, you know what? I think I'm faster. No! Scorching Sands? Oh, it's special. That's fine. That's fine. We tank. And CC might just KO. Yeah, there you go. I mean, there you go. The Blaziken mirror match has been won by my Blaziken. Special Blaziken is good, though. I'm pretty sure it gets Nasty Plot, or it get... I saw just Weavile use it, bro. What was the set? But it definitely, like, has merit as a special attacker. Like, it can be used as a special attacker. It's only got base... well, it's got a base 110 special attack. That's serviceable. Like, that's more than Dragapult, who is, like, one of the most prominent mons. Dude, do I just Flare Blitz this and blow it up? I kind of need it to deal with Corvi, though. So I think what I'll do is just go to my AV Sizzle and deal with it. Because, I kind of want to preserve the Blaziken to blow Corviknight up. So I'll go to my AV Sizzle here. On Psychic. Interesting. I really thought that Hyper Voice there, because that would have picked up the KO. Sizzle takes absolutely nothing, though. That's my goat. And I think... oh, it's Shell Bell. I don't want him to go back to Corvi here. I'll just Bullet Punch. And if they go to Corvi, it's fine. I'll just U-turn out slowly into Blaziken. Okay, it's got to be Corviknight coming in, right? It's got to be. It defensively checked. The great friend, whoever it is. Yep, the Corvi comes in. That's fine. I'm going to take some hazards. I'm going to U-turn out into Goldango. I think that's absolutely a fine play to make. Because Goldango theoretically walls this for life. Hopefully they are slower. They should be. They should be slower. Oh my god, they just Hurricane again. I'm going Blaziken. I've changed my mind. I'm going Blaziken. Come on, Sizzle. Break through, bro. Break through and let's get Blaziken in and let's blow this bird up. Come on, Sizz. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I think Blaziken is so free now. I'm so confused what this Corviknight is doing, though. Like, this person knows what they're doing. Blunder policy on Hurricane is cool. But Corvi's only got base 53 special attack. So I don't really know why they would do that over Brave Bird. But Flare Blitz looks so free right now, so I will be clicking it. They are going to Terra the Corviknight, interestingly. And they're probably just going to boost off the damage if it's something like Terra Water. Terra Rock. Wow. Okay. Okay, Terra Rock on Corviknight is certainly something. Flare Blitz won't do too much then. Yeah, I mean, that's actually an okay amount. I hope they roost here. Oh, a burn's really big. A burn is really big. Let's go. I hope they roost here so I stay alive. Life Orb Tick, Flare Blitz Recoil, and they land Hurricane. Goodbye, Blaziken. Goodbye. But now, like, yeah, I think Ogerpon can win the game. I think, like, so many things on my team can win the game. I just don't really know why he's using Hurricane on Corviknight. That is the weirdest thing. But, like, the thing is, they know what they're doing. Like, they're a good battler. You can tell they're a good battler. Also, Sizzle beats everything on the team now, weirdly enough. Yeah, Sizzle absolutely just bullet punches now completely freely because he's got rid of his resistance. So that's amazing. The Hurricane in Corviknight is gone. The Hurricane in Corviknight was not real, okay? Don't let it haunt your dreams because it will certainly be haunting mine. Hurricane Blunder Policy Corvi. I didn't even see the other moves that it clicked. It only clicked Hurricane. It was like that was the only move it had. But again, the person knows what they're doing, right? I mean, their team is pretty well made. It's like got good mons on it. Meowscarada was threatening. Like good move choices. They seem EV trained. Let me knock this off. Let me knock this off with Sizz. Sizz might die, but that's fine. Spirit Shackle, yeah, we might live. We do live. We do live. And we can no longer escape, but that's fine. This knockoff into Bullet Punch should KO. I mean, we didn't even need the Bullet Punch. We did not even need the Bullet Punch. So, yeah. Dartrix, or... I nearly called it Dartrix. Oh, Bright Powder? Oh my god. Okay, there is some sinister things going on this team right now, bro. Some very sinister teams. I didn't even know that was shiny. Okay. I want to keep Scizor alive for the pressure onto Sylveon, so I will just go to Lando here, intimidate it. I've also got a Goldango and a King Gambit alive that, like, comfortably deal with this. I just don't really know what it does outside of, like, Leaf Blade. I do know the random battle set on Showdown. Shadow Ball. It's a special attacker? It's not a special attacker. It's got a 60 base special attack. What are we doing? We're faster too. Wow. Okay. Let me go Gambit. Gambit feels very free here. But the Sylveon had Psychic. Shell Bell, though. It did have Shell Bell. It is worth noting that it has Shell Bell. So, yeah, I don't know. This battle's just been a bit cursed, man. But the Link Battles ladder just feels a bit all over the place. Oh, they do have Leaf Blade. Why? Why do you? I think I can just SD up or Kowtow. I think Kowtow actually just KOs. I don't think this gets anything I should be too concerned about. Mud Slap. Okay, yeah, I'm not concerned about Mud Slap. It did actually do nothing, though. But I'm Defiant by accident. I thought I was Supreme Overlord. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought I was Supreme Overlord. That's very funny. I used to be Defiant because in BSS a lot, everyone would spam Landorus. So I just made my Kingambit Defiant and forgot to change it back. But it's actually worked out perfectly for us there. We got a nice attack boost there off of our speed being lowered. And now we can just Ironhead the Sylveon and call it a day. So that was an interesting battle. That was a very interesting battle. Alluring Voice. Did a good chunk. See, that looks trained, dude. That looks trained. Shell Bell is going to give him about 6 HP. That's not enough to save him from the Kingambit Ironhead, baby. So, yeah, that was a really interesting battle one. I don't know what's going on with the Link Battles ladder at the moment. I can't seem to get a battle against, like, a more balanced team. Everything is just very strange. So, yeah, let's get another one. Okay, bro, it feels like everyone on the ladder right now is just using restricted Pokemon. Like, it's actually kind of crazy, to be honest. With that said, Rayquaza and Eternatus, obviously huge threats. I think I'm okay just to lead Lando and get rocks up. That's honestly just going to be like the first point of order, really. And just sort of go from there. Like, it's tough to make these kind of 6v6 videos when I'm playing people with 3 Ubers, right? Eternatus, Qianpao, Rayquaza all hit incredibly hard. And if they, like, for example, lead Qianpao, I might just have to Terra the Lando, which sucks. Like, really, really sucks. But it's like, it's just one of them things, you know? But with that said, they actually lead the Regirock, and that is totally fine with me. I don't really know what this does. I just know I want to taunt it because I know it's incredibly bulky. I just want to taunt it, stop it getting rocks up, and get my own rocks up, right? I think that's like the port of order here. So yeah, just always taunt this. I don't think it can do anything too threatening to Landorus. So we are going to taunt the Regirock. That's beautiful. I never see anyone use any of the Regis actually. I want to do a video. Brother, what do you mean Hyper Beam? Okay, right, you know what? I'm getting my rocks up on this free turn right now. That's beautiful. They've got a rest, right? I think. But that's given me some hope for Blaziken, honestly. That has given me some hope. So he's obviously got a recharge here. I could pick up the KO with Lando. I don't think it will KO, but it should do like a good chunk. And then I can U-turn out into something that's a little bit better matched into the other things on the team. So you click Stone Edge there. That's a much better click than Hyper Beam, right? That is a much better click. So I actually don't think it's worth me taunting this. I'm thinking defensively, I do have pivots for the other things on his team. So I think I'm free to just Earthquake again and pick up the KO on this. Because I don't really want to switch something in and take like a... I mean, to be honest, Kingambit would have been a completely fine switch there. But I do think a Kingambit endgame is more than likely, right? But the rocks are up and Regirock is down. So that's completely fine with me. So I imagine... Okay, Ting Lu comes in here. It's just going to be another taunt. Like, it's just going to be another taunt. I don't want those hazards going up. And I can then U-turn out into something like Ogerpon and deal with it that way. But Shiny Ting Lu, Mystery Gift. I've claimed mine. I haven't trained it yet. So I will not be using Ting Lu until I've trained up my shiny one. And they snuck her. Is that like a default move on it? That's got to be like a default move on it, right? Surely. Surely that's a default move on it. But I can't, like, write it off, you know? He's got a Rayquaza and an Eternatus. So that's scary. Like, that is absolutely scary. I do think Blaziken is going to be completely fine to swap into here. But the safe play is just to go to Ogerpon, right? We can threaten it with Horn Leech. We can also taunt it. And that kind of thing. Snarl again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just the raid. Like, that's just the Mystery Gift one, because that's a move it was spamming in the raids. I don't think he's going to switch it. I think I'm just free to Ivy Cudgel. I don't think it KOs, even if it's not EV trained properly, just because it's Ting Lu, and Ting Lu's natural bulk is insane, and I'm not really attack invested on this Ogerpon. So he does stay in. Beautiful. And Ivy Cudgel is not going to take it out, but it's going to do a crazy amount. And Stone Edge? See, that's not real. Right, that's not real, and that was a crit too, which is crazy. Is it like... I don't think it's AV. I don't think it's AV, but... I do think that we have dealt with it, right? We've absolutely dealt with it. Ting Lu goes down, the Snarl, Stone Edge Ting Lu goes down, and Ogerpon picks up the KO. So that's really good. That's really, really good. 2 big threats down. I only really am worried about Eternatus and Blaziken. I imagine it's going to be... Or Eternatus and... Rayquaza, sorry. Qianpao, I'm not too concerned with. In fact, Blaziken does resist both ice and dark moves, but so does King Gambit, right? So does King Gambit. I do want to keep King Gambit for the late game. I don't think Oberhorn does anything for us now, so I will just Horn Leech on the off chance that... Okay, no, yeah, Icicle Crash should KO. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so his Chien Pao is a serious Chien Pao. Got it. With that said, I think it probably has Sacred Sword. I'm going to go to Blaziken here and just protect a turn. A, to scout, see what they want to go for, and B, to get that speed boost activated. I don't want to click Flare Blitz into Rayquaza or something because I know it's not going to do a lot, even with that Life Orb boost. But Chien Pao, absolutely, yeah, there you go, Sacred Sword. So King Gambit couldn't have been clicked there. And yeah, we get +1 speed, so we should be faster than this thing now. I think I'm super free to just close combat. So yeah, we're faster, and we pick up the KO on the quad weak Chien Pao. That is absolutely perfect. And I wonder who they go to here. It's got to be Eternatus or Rayquaza. I know they're in the back lurking, and it's very scary. It's very scary. I don't know what the sets are going to be, but we're just going to have to wait and see, right? I hope they go Pecharunt, actually, because that's a Fizz-Def Demon. I want to just knock it off, get rid of those items, and it's actually going to be Raymond. Big Ray comes in, okay. I think I just go to Lando here. I think that's always the play, is just go to my Landorus, drop its attack, right? I know maybe Dragon Ascent or E-Speed's coming out, we get some Rocky Helmet chip, and just sort of go from there with Landorus, right? That's the whole point. You bring it in, get the Intimidate, get some Helmet chip, and then if you live, you U-turn out. So... Bruv, what do you mean Hydro Pump Rayquaza? I didn't even know it got Hydro Pump. I didn't even know that was a... Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Okay. Is it all special then? Nah, I doubt it. Let me... See, I want to click Knockoff, but I actually don't think any of them have any items. This is a really weird battle right now. Balloon Gold I need to keep for Eternatus, especially with Terra Water. Absolutely beats it. I think Scizor is probably my most expendable. I don't think Blaziken can pick up the KO from this range, so I think just go Scizor here and click Bullet Punch. I think that's always the play. I'm not sure what... They probably have Flamethrower or something. I actually wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. Bullet Punch does a fair amount, and they click Hydro Pump again. Is this thing like Spec? I mean, we're AV. That actually did a lot of damage. I'll just Bullet Punch again. Why is Hydro Pump Rayquaza like Dragon Claw? Okay, dude. Okay, right. Cool. So I'm gonna U-turn out here, and we have more than done our job. Okay. I don't know what this set is. Does this pick up the KO now? We're at -1 and it's resisted. It should, right? It's Big Sizzle, man. Yeah, there we go. Breaking Swipe, Hydro Pump. Guys, I don't know what this battle is. I've been trying. I've left 4 different battles because of things like this. But I thought this one, I want to show Blaziken's true power into the Legendary Core. And, I mean, we're not doing too bad of a job at it, really. It's just hard into things like Eternatus and Pecharunt, right? So there's a 50-50 here on who they're going to go to. I think I can just go to Blaziken because we can always knock off a potential item if they have them. I'm really not sure if this guy has items on this team. And just sort of go from there, make some progress. Flare Blitz is still going to hit. It's 120 base power. Same with close combat, even with it being resisted. So, yep, Eternatus comes in. Gonna take some Stealth Rocks, so not heavy-duty boots. And I'm gonna protect a turn just so I'm faster. If this is Cosmic Power, and he's actually like a genius setting up for the endgame, fair play. Like, if he's actually just like fully aware of what he's doing. Cross Poison, is that even a real move? Is that, what is that? I don't know what I've just seen click. Let me knock and see if they've got an item. I'm very curious here. So knock off, whoa, that did a lot. It was Lumberry. Okay, wait, we're cooking. That's a lot, that's fine on Eternatus. That's actually good. Dynamax Cannon probably takes us out. We actually live, wow. Okay. I mean, in that case, I just CC, right? I don't think it KOs. Flare Blitz would die to recoil. It is just going to be our most damaging click here. Let's see. Close combat, Life Orb boosted. Isn't enough to take it out. Hopefully it doesn't recover. Recover would be really bad. What did they click here? Probably Dynamax again. We do go down to the Life Orb. If not... No, yep, Cross Poison again. The very real move, Cross Poison. Okay, the very real move, Cross Poison, just came out. So, the Eternatus is basically down to 1 HP. I just go to Scizor and Bullet Punch it, and then it's only Pecharunt left. So... yeah, guys, I mean, this is just what happens in Link battles sometimes, right? You just come across strange things. Like, these are just very strange things that you shouldn't really be worrying about on the ladder. Like, I don't think you'll ever have to worry if you're trying to use Blaziken about facing cross Poison Eternatus. Because that's just not a real thing, right? But, you guys all know how strong Blaziken is, especially from that Battle 1. It absolutely popped off. And, yeah, just the damage output is insane. So I'm going to knock this thing's item. I don't know if it has an item. But he's got a Terra. Okay. Terra to Petron. Probably Poison or Ghost, I imagine. It's probably a stock Terra. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Terra Poison. Okay. I mean, that would have opened Blaziken up quite nicely. I probably should have kept Blaziken alive. So he's got a Shadow Ball. We should live 1. Yeah, we actually might live 2. No, we definitely will not with that Spadef drop. A knockoff, yeah, does absolutely nothing, but that's big Petron, and he's not using an item. So, I'll Bullet Punch. We should get KO'd here with that Spadef drop from earlier. And then we have a multitude of ways that we could deal with this, right? He's just tried to Toxic a Steel type, unfortunately, for him. And I think that just summarizes the battle, right? I think that just summarizes the battle. He has just tried to Toxic my Scizor. So, we get good damage off. Is it Recover? Okay, thank God it's not Recover. I did not want to be in this battle. I did not want to be in this battle any longer. Guys, thank you very much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, please do remember to leave a like. I mean, this was fun. It's always fun just like going on the ladder and facing these kind of like weird like teams where you don't really know what to expect. But it's not ideal when I'm trying to showcase how, like, the strength of a Pokemon, like Blaziken, right? So, yeah, I mean, sorry about that. There's only so much I can do. He's just tried to Toxic another Steel type, so it's just unfortunate. But yeah, the Battle 1 was more than enough to make up for it, I hope, guys. I really do hope you still enjoyed the video. I think it's still funny. Like, it's funny when you match against these kind of teams, but I'd love to be able to showcase the Pokemon more, but it's just not meant to be on the ladder right now. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Leave a like, and peace.